And we're back. Let's get Time Scar up and running. Why not? Cool. And I'll be back in 2 or 3 minutes. Damn, Chrono Cross is the game to play after the break. Time Scar is just long enough to go pee and feed the cats. And we're always going to listen to it because it's an awesome song. Alright. If any of you are having trouble with the stream too, we had some unexpected issues yesterday when switching games. If you see it cut out or if it shows me offline, let me know. Okay. Moving along. I could probably do a stream stop and restart again if there's a problem. Baby dingo. There's an auto setting. Maybe we'll mess with that here in a sec. auto just picks the one that mathematically makes the most sense, and you can still manually select the accuracy you want. Heretics, is it crash on your phone no matter who you're watching, or is it unique to my stream? I've had some other people mention the Twitch app giving them trouble before. Weird. Okay. See if I can make some changes to fix that Heretics. I'm already streaming at what Twitch recommends, which is 720p, 2000 BPS. See if there's any other changes I can make to make it a little more accessible. But it's good to know. Bellflower do us any good? Is it like a key item? Okay. I'm guessing that's gonna come up later then. Yep, we're good. Can I go this way perhaps? Maybe. One thing I honestly miss is kind of nice in Final Fantasy VII. You can press the select button and it shows you what you can climb on and what you can't climb on. Skulls. Okay, we're done here. Sounds good. Let's move along. Clearly Mojo should be at the front of the party, right? He runs the best. Don't really do anything special, but you know, just in case. It's been a long time since I've played this, and I'm not using a guide, so if you know I'm about to miss a character, something important like that, let me know. I don't remember enough about the game to remember any of the secrets. So. It's totally the same Glenn. Song comes with my Groove Shark all the time. Glenn? It's cool. Glenn will be delighted if we bring that to him. There's no MP, there's not really a reason to stay at an inn. Excuse me. Hi-ho! looks like that should be a door there, right? Yeah, I know you cannot 100% this game in a single playthrough. You have to do a New Game Plus to get everybody. I remember that much. Pretty sure the next permanently missable character, I already got Lena. You can screw that up and not get Lena. The next permanently missable character isn't until there's the big branching point in this game. You're walking a dog and you don't even know who the hell you are. Join us now. Alright. Life is pain. We intentionally did not get her in our party earlier. The Rocket Bard Nikki arrives. We've got Nikki in our party. Talk to you guys? Frozen Flames will be important later. What's that? What? Oh, God. Man. Some people's kids. What's up? It's the post-Nintendo censorship. They can actually say that you're here to drink beer. An interesting trivia point. The character on our left is Guile. He's called Gil in Japan. He's one of the main characters in the Radical Dreamers game that got canceled that Chrono Cross is based on. And he's supposed to be Magus. That's supposed to be the surprise. But they never actually, kept that plot point into Chrono Cross. They couldn't figure out a way to resolve the plot issues with it. So he just looks like Magus. He moves like Magus, but they didn't officially make him into Magus. There's no such thing as an impregnable fortress. My dude Guile is Braun from Game of Thrones. I'll impregnate the bitch. Yeah, well, grown-ups have jobs, kid. Ooh, really? Mine for fish, I didn't know that. I know that the DS version of Chrono Trigger has a bunch of references that more easily tie these games together, but that's cool. So they make that more clear. You want to buy at least one of every element. That's really cool though, man. Isn't the Time Devourer a secret boss in the Chrono Trigger DS remake? I have it on DS, I just want the DS capture card. Devour? Or no? Is there anything Chrono Cross could benefit from? It's from more direct links to Chrono Trigger. Just for funsies, apparently. Okay. And check out Nikki down there. Is there a black mage in that tent over here? Fight for churros. Just a granny. Right. I guess he was explicitly Magus, the Radical Dreamers game for the Satellaview that got cancelled. That this is inspired by. He was very explicit that he was Magus. The game was supposed to be about Shala and Magus and tying up that loose thread from Chrono Trigger. He was kind of like Marilyn Manson Heretics. Poshel really needs a fortune teller. Did it come out on the Satellaview? I thought it didn't even get released in Japan. I didn't know that, Mind for Fish. I thought it got cancelled in Japan as well. That's part of what inspired them to do Chrono Cross. It's good to know. No, there were other Satellaview games that we never got, like the Zelda MMO, like the past sequel. Yeah, somebody did a translation of it, right? And it's just like a story. It's like an interactive novel more so than a game. Yeah, sorry about that. So, this game inspired me to talk about RPGs that there's this phenomenon in Japanese media that I call BTW. So it's like, BT-dubs, guys, there are demi-humans in this world. They just kind of pop up out of nowhere. There are people who are half animal, half person. BT-dubs, thought you should know. They're cool with that, right? And it might just be that Western media goes to too many lengths to try to establish things like that in the universe early. There aren't really any demi-humans. I guess there's the monsters in Chrono Trigger. What you got, dude? Unwanted elements. That's how we get. Okay. I had it backwards for a second there. Yeah, no kidding, Mind for Fish. That's true. Why don't we just assume that, like, the home world is also a parallel dimension? To that end. That's why I allocate some of these extra elements we got here. Not frog. Actually, I'm okay, so Mind for Fish, that's a really good comment that you made. Gotcha. If the homeworld itself is an alternate dimension from Chrono Trigger, then I'm cool with Glenn, because that means Glenn is alternate Glenn. He's not Frog. In this universe, he never met Cyrus, all that other stuff. So, that would work just fine for me. Yeah, I'd be down with that. That means that they should need to make a Chrono 3 game. First, they need to get Sakaguchi back on board, and they need to get Akira Toriyama back on board, and they should make a Chrono 3 game that like bridges the two, where you have both time travel and dimension travel. Yeah, of course. But like, Sir Patrick, that kind of thing? Like having a character named Sid, having a character named Glenn. Yeah, getting the dream team together would be really hard. Square Enix has proven that they can be competent. Bravely Default was really good without the involvement of any of those people, but maybe one day I can dream. Keep giving money to Terra Battle. Sakaguchi makes so much money he just buys Square Enix. Square Enix is huge. They own Eidos now. Oh, mine, you should totally play Bravely Default. Very good game. Actually, there's a sweet soundtrack too, which, like, I always am kind of turned off by games by Square Enix that don't have Uematsu as the composer, or Mitsuda. But Revo does an amazing job. It's a really good soundtrack. Cool gameplay. They actually evolved the JRPG model to some extent. The story is really cool. It's a Final Fantasy in all but name. Really strong game. Courtship. Hey Link. I prefer sprites to 3D models. I think sprite art is harder to do, you're more limited. You have fewer space to tell your story. I also think that sprite art is more timeless. 3D models can work if you stylize it, you know, if you're not just trying to do an exact replica of reality. Give me 1 sec. My cat has opened up a cabinet and is trying to get into my freezer to eat my waffles. Ben, are you serious? You're not gonna get out? It sprints you. Andrew, if you're watching, your biscuits are safe. Yeah, me too. No, mine. In general, I said that in yesterday's show that Chrono Cross would be a much more appreciated game if it just wasn't called Chrono Cross and if it had nothing to do with Chrono Trigger. Like, a lot of people had these high standards for it because they assumed it was the sequel to Chrono Trigger, which it isn't. It's the same. There's another game that's the same way, that they just shouldn't have called it. They just shouldn't have called it that, and it would have been fine. Don't call Chrono Cross Chrono Cross. What's the other game? There's another game that's the same problem. If they just didn't call it... I'm trying to remember what it was. Oh, Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13. Don't call it Final Fantasy. Just make your game whatever. You got this crazy shit going on. Maybe there's Moogles. I don't care. Don't call it Final Fantasy though. Later, Link. It's a spiritual successor, but even then, that's kind of pushing it. It's so wildly different. Yeah, the direct connection to Chrono Trigger is tenuous at best. A lot of it's like, oh, he mentioned Hecarim bones. Okay, there's a Hecarim that we fight in Chrono Trigger. But it isn't until the very, very end that there's anything that's really explicit. They totally could have had the whole game without any of those explicit connections, and it still would have made sense. Rocked out for today. I'm down with poor if this is an alternate reality. This dude's a party member eventually, I think. Yeah, Zappa, that sounds right. Hey, let the customer. What's up, Hank? How's it going? Talk about whether Chrono Cross should have been called Chrono Cross. Just call it like Magic Dimension Adventure and move on in comparison to Chrono Trigger. I mentioned yesterday that they didn't actually write custom dialogue for everybody with all the crazy accents. They just wrote an accent algorithm that they applied to all the different characters, so they didn't have to rewrite the dialogue multiple times. So like the algorithm says that whenever Pauschel makes an L sound, replace it with an R. Don't have any of the ingredients we need to make these upgrades. I guess we could make a copper swallow. like the route they went with on... We don't have room to write iron and ladle, so let's just use the atomic number and name of the element. Go ahead and make the copper swallow. We've got enough for stuff. Back to you. Right. Yeah, the world's all very strongly different. It feels more like a game that they've shoehorned Chrono Trigger into. The Rouge Ambition. Nice typo there. Hero medal. Right. Would it like Specchio leave the end of time and teach everybody magic? Yeah, I agree. I love Chrono Cross. I feel like they set out to say, what are all of the accents someone could possibly have, and then they tried to make a character for each accent. It must have been how they decided to, they like started with a matrix of accents and then assigned characters to them. I'm not going to tell him that there's this jerk kid outside who has it. Yeah, I'm okay with ambiguity. Some games do it well. Can I do it if I search? Oh, Poshel just talks more. Okay. None of those things are going to matter, so go on. Viper Cup. Now the dog's on. Oh, get right inside. Choo Choo from Xenogears. You hear that? Give me the metal, kid. Fine. 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 Oh, thanks, Remind for Fish. I'll have to check it out. Satch bags? Making a note. I'll check that out after the video's over. 1 sec. Satch bags. Thanks for the heads up. I like watching stuff like that. Big fan. Of course. I like the use of the Jews harp in this song. call it Mount Art. Profiteer purse. Is that like a... Gotta be an accessory, right? Oh yeah. Give me your stuff. Cool, man. Yeah, I will. I wrote down the name. I should be able to remember that. Thanks for the heads up. One of the reasons I'm doing this, I'll get it, Van Gogh. One of the reasons I'm doing this channel, I like to share some of these stories with people who haven't seen them before, but I also want to... People in chat know stuff about these games that I don't. Please tell me. I'm excited to learn more about it. What is it, Art? Nah, man, he's gonna be a painter. Cut off his ear and sell it on the market. Life is pain, Van. So, remember, pretty much every character that has a portrait is going to join our party at some point. Dude's one of them. Learned some important stuff in town today. Learn about Dario, about Van Gogh, about this sniveling sycophant. Sure. Hey kid, you gonna join my party now? I haven't decided yet. I don't remember which direction. It's like you either get medicine or don't get medicine without spoiling it for anyone else in chat. Then we got some people who haven't seen Chrono Cross before. And which one you go changes which characters you can get. So I think I'm going to go with don't get medicine. I'm pretty sure I got medicine the first time I played it. Do you have any suggestion on which route to go? Is there a big difference one way or the other? Again, without spoiling anything. Yeah, that sounds right. No. I want to have a decent spread of elements. Mojo, you're cool. But so there's white, black, yellow, green, blue, red. We should have someone who represents each of those. We don't have a duplicate in the party like that. This seems reasonable for now. Mojo didn't really have anything equipped, so... us the best spread, I think. Oh, the last time I played this, so I've only played Chrono Cross once when it first came out. I think I did it a couple New Game Pluses to get everything. Do like the Aussie Slash and Flea bonus fight. Remember that. But the main playthrough I did, I got the medicine, so I'll do no medicine this time. Gotcha. Yeah, Chrono Trigger like pioneered New Game Plus, right? I'm sure there's some game that had it before Chrono Trigger, but Chrono Trigger is the first one I remember. Oh yeah? Oh, because it's too OP, Asukara? I'm not going to do the New Game Plus and Chrono Trigger on stream. Well, I will immediately New Game Plus, so we can get the cool developer ending when you beat the game solo as Chrono. It's my favorite ending. I guess Zelda had a New Game Plus too. Well, Zelda 1 had the Master Quest, right? There was New Game Plus. Yeah, oh man, there's some game I played recently that lets you choose very specifically what you want to carry over into the New Game Plus. Like, it gives you a menu with a whole bunch of checkboxes that says you want to keep your levels, your experience, your gold. What do you want to hold on to? I thought that was a cool way to handle it. That's some of the advances that Bravely Default has if you start that game up. In addition to having different difficulty levels to start with, you can do stuff like you can disable encounters from the menu, or you can double the encounter rate in case you just want to get through a dungeon and don't want to fight anything, or if you need to grind for a little bit. You can turn off experience gain if you're trying to do like a lowest level possible run of it. Lots of really cool features like that. I'm gonna go in the Shadow Forest here soon. I guess we can check out the Viper Manor before we do. Yeah, but having like a Moogle charm that's just in the menu that's available immediately is a really neat, effective Bravely Default. Too bad. So sad. Wait, I'm missing something, aren't I? I'm supposed to go to the tree that lets me sneak into Viper Manor. I thought it was in that forest. Don't let me spin my wheels for too long. If you know what I'm supposed to do and I'm not doing it, just let me know. tried the same thing. I did a blind playthrough of Mother 3 recently. And I'll run around in circles for a little bit, but don't let me run around in circles for too long. Let's see, do I have any items that I can use? Got Glenn to sign off on us. He's a Dragoon dude. Should be good enough for us to be able to go into the forest, I think. Right? Maybe. Maybe not. Stop back in Termina and talk around. Or maybe it's just we can go this way. Aha! All is well. Minimal wheel spinning, folks. What's your deal walking around, dude? Yeah, so like the demi-humans come out of nowhere, unless they're supposed to be like the monsters in Medina in Chrono Trigger. Subtle racism. Chrono Festival special one. Mickey was the character that we randomly got when we started this playthrough. It was like a middle of the game part with Surge, Kid, and a random additional character. And it was Mickey that we got. Okay, rock on. Oh my god, she's usually just like walking up to random strangers and asking them to help. I think I prefer this world music, the Another World, to the home world. It's really somber. She already distracted the guards, huh? What's up, Onion Dude? Remind me of the Mandragoras in Final Fantasy 11. Anything's weak to fire, it should be that guy, right? There we go. just here for fun. My kingdom for the pre-rendered background feature of Final Fantasy VII where it shows you what's interactable and what's not. It's cool. Hey, it's Nikki. Just sing into like a Kermit the Frog creature? That's how you do? You're telling me that Nikki swam over here? I find that suspicious, but okay. Doesn't seem like the kind of dude that is particularly up his alley, you know? Good overall. This one just has lots of hit points. Yeah, pretty good level for Surge there. Hey, welcome back, Ryan. Oh, by the way, Ryan, you were wanting to see some of the D&D stuff I'm doing before I'm able to live stream it. I recorded our most recent session this last week, Saturday. I posted a video of it in the Twitch profile if you scroll down under Games. It's long. I mean, all these videos are long, right? But if you have extra time, want to check it out. That's our D&D game. I'm going to try to make some videos explaining the campaign universe that I'm running. Let's go save the day. Let's help up Nikki. His weapon is a guitar. They have these cool weapons and they just kind of run up and kick you in the nuts. Okay, there we go. There you go. Help. Need help? Anything that does multiple enemies with caution. Guess not. Oh crap, so does anyone in chat know if there's like any unique items that you can steal from certain bosses? That always stresses me out, man. If there are, that's okay, I can be prepared to use Pilfer to steal them. But like Final Fantasy IX, for example, every single boss in the game has a unique set of items you can steal. Some of them are pretty hard. It works in 9 because your main party member, your main character, is a thief. Oh, it counted as a boss fight. Works for me. It gave me the squall treatment, right? The ellipsis. When I was a kid, I always read the ellipsis, the dot dot dot, when squall would say it is. There's a chest. Yeah, it's me. Oh man. Yeah, join me all day. I'm probably not gonna use you. I can't say this. Who are the monsters their favorite food? Okay. Sure, dude. Alright, well, we've seen where all 3 monsters are. Alright. Alright, so we gotta get the aroma pouch and we have to lure all these dudes. That was the green berry, so it makes sense if that's the one we need to use to lure this guy. Unless if we have to actually use the aroma pouch as an item, right? Maybe? Oh, it looks like it just follows us passively. Okay, yeah, it just follows us. Well, why don't we get the one that's down there? Let's get it over with since it's on this screen here. We don't want him to eat it, right? Is that the difference? Oh, nope, he's still following us. Cool. Do that again. There we go, that's what we wanted to do. Get the green one. This guy's right here. Go ahead and fight this onion dude. Magma bomb. I'm ready to get more magma bombs, man. Pretty good elements. You have multiple enemies. Very nice, partial. Very nice. Rocked. Partial is at max capacity. Doesn't need any more hit points, apparently. Ah, lame. Didn't want it to eat it. Yeah, whether or not it eats it is actually kind of tough to adjudicate, to be honest. Remind me, why didn't we fight the boss when it was sleeping? Alright, let's try this again. Don't let it eat the thing this time. This is totally the wrong color too, isn't it? It had to be the one on the bottom. Alright, we're walking back, we're getting the correct fragrance, and we're not letting Slime Dude eat it. Slime Dude. One on the top is the red one. That's definitely Oh! Ah. Is he following us? No, we lost it. That one we're gonna have to like move in a circle or something because it seems to follow. It wants to follow Kid in the back. So in order for us, we have to double back when we show it to him, but the speed at which we double back isn't very good. So we're gonna try to do a little circle-y thing to catch its attention, but also get a little bit of a head start so it doesn't eat it. So we're gonna do this. Oh shit, I'm just gonna eat it now because I went that way. No, I think we're gonna be okay. Self-murdered. There we go. Let's go get the third one. It's all the way on the first screen. Got this. Kid goes first this time. Okay, she does have an active bomb. I hope Surge goes next, he can get some swings in. She must have gotten speed up on her last level, Kid, so she got to go first. Finish them off if they're alive, which they're not, because of the double magnum bomb. Alright, so we're gonna again try not to let him eat this. Work? We didn't get it. Okay, try again. This one's even tougher. No! I think we got it. I think we got it. I think we're okay. Yeah, we're alright. Just go full speed so he doesn't eat it. Shoot. Come back, come on. No! Because if he's on this screen, we can always go back to the Blossom and get it again. We've done the hard part. Alright, cool. We fed it all three. Alright. Not gonna use it, but cool. Oh man, salt and pepper. Is that dude naked except for his helmet? Basically. So. Salt and pepper are the Biggs and Wedge of this game. Let's not do that. Let me turn that off so y'all aren't checking your Facebooks, huh? There we go. try to take out salt and pepper first if we can. Let's see, what is Zoa? They're all yellow? Okay, I don't think we have any green attacks. It might not be true, but I guess we're about to find out. Well, we can use magic to finish him off. Blood's not going to do us too much good. Steal from Zoa. Let's use a boss. Knee pad. Alright. Feels like that's special. Dinosaur, but okay. Take it. Good. I think I'm gonna try to replace Poshel with a green innate character once we find one. Get to pilfer once. We get our magma bomb off. I don't think there's any healing. That would be excessive to use magic. Hey Cat, how's it going, man? Star, stats, check them out. Library mail. Pretty good deal overall. I see a chest, give me the chest, I want the chest. Let me get the chest. Very well. I assume that dude's always yelling if he's typing in all caps. Let's mess around with some of the stuff we just got. Yeah. So we already got the copper swallow. That's gonna be an upgrade. We got a knee pad now. This is Chrono Cross. The erstwhile sequel to Chrono Trigger. If we were playing earlier. Glue. Okay. That's for me. Let's do a dash and slash, I guess. Hey, welcome back, Fun with Lee. How's it going? Magma bomb. Let's equip that. Yeah. Let's get one for Poshel. I keep thinking I want to have one on him, or rather, excuse me. Let's make it the really high one, like Mega Bomb Part 2. And why don't we give some of these arrow saucers? I like this whole party thing. It's kind of a pain to go through and micromanage elements. We'll just let the game decide for us for now. Maybe when we get to endgame and we have some specific decisions or some hard boss fights, we'll do it then. It's like optimize equipments in Final Fantasy. So we'll have to see what it gave us though. Scary day. The hope is everyone still has a magnet bomb. Does much better damage with that. Alright, okay, we're fighting a weird cranking dude. Hey, okay, how's it going? Let's do a dash and slash, yeah? Especially if there's any of his +3. I think just Apostle's not the best magic user. Got some leather, that'll be good, we'll need that later. So what we're doing, we're going to push this rock to block that hole so there's not an infinite number of these little monsters coming in. There we go, now we should be able to continue up along the way. Yeah, so what have you been up to, okay guy? So recording stuff? Spam attack, I think finish these guys off. We can steal something good. Just to heal. That's right, you missed. Oh. It does not. Marstead, the mechanic is that when you attack, see there's a weak, a medium, and a strong attack, and the accuracy of each of them is next to them. So the weak attack has the highest accuracy. But when I attack once, it increases the accuracy of all the other ones, so I can decide I'm going to weak twice. You decide when you want to take a gamble on when you want to use a strong attack or a medium attack. So here I'm going to continue with that. And you have to do these attacks in order to build up strength to cast magic. Well, the next RPG I'm going to have that's going to have timed attacks. Probably if I do one of the Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga games. Or Paper Mario also has timed attacks. I want that chest, but I don't see how I'm going to get to it. Unless if there's like a hole I can drop down there to fly up there. Oh yeah, what were you playing, Cat? Graphics. Graphics are done. Can I go back in the well? Oh yeah, Stick of Truth. Right. Yeah, we'll have to do the South Park game on here eventually. It's really good. It's Mario RPG style RPG. It's good. You'll get better at it, Cat. You just gotta practice. Yeah, I forgot to tell you the South Park game is like Super Mario RPG. I like that each attack has a different mechanic in that one as well. Some of them you have to press the button at a certain time. Yeah, really funny too. Especially if you're into Game of Thrones, there's some Skyrim specific jokes later on. The Dragon Shout. White elements. Let's take that. Let's put that on Surge, yeah. Just like a single target attack. Yeah, let's do it. It's dark as shit here. Chest. I don't really have any blue magic or specialty in blue magic at the moment, so. Hey, it's a chocobo, I mean a dinosaur pen. Dinosaur stables. What's up, dude? It's me. What do I do? Go to the leftmost feed station, press the X button to get the dragon feed. You can hold up to 3 servings at once. Next, use the directional buttons to move to a hungry dragon. Press the X button to feed it. When you run out to feed, you back to the feed station. Sure. I want the final one. Oh, okay, I think I can do this. Shit. Maybe. There's a little bit of a delay. The ones on the edges are easier to get to. The one on the farthest right is the easiest. You can just keep spamming the button. Ooh, that's not good. They get mad and don't eat pretty fast. Totally do 40. That last one's gonna be mad. Yeah, they get really serious the longer you do this. Well, I know I can do 10. I'll try 40. We'll give 50 one more try after. We just spammed, I wonder? Sure. We already did 40, so we can do that for sure. Oh, we can totally just kind of cheat it. Doesn't seem to be any penalty for doing that. The dragons get hungry. I collect feed on the far left side. And then when I see them react that they're hungry, I have to go and press the X button. And if I don't feed them fast enough, they get pissed off and they change color. But I am kind of found a way to do it a little cheaty. And I just move all the way down the line and feed as many as I can. Yeah, like those two I just screwed up though. You can see how the two ones on the right are a little bit redder in color. It's because I screwed them up. It seems like the ones that are on the left are the easier ones to feed because they're closer to the feed. I missed that one. I got it. There's 40. We'll do the other ones, then we'll do 100 a couple times, and if we don't get it, we'll give up. Feed the dragons. This is one of those unnecessary mini games. 7 has really good mini games. Probably 7. That last one's gonna be mad. Yeah, that's okay. I'm almost done. Okay, we're gonna do 20, and we're gonna try 100 twice. If we can't give it, we're just gonna call it. fact that there's no music makes it all the more troublesome. Like, part of the reason you play this game is for the sweet music. There's just nothing. It's just dead silence. Beautiful sounds of the UI. Cool. Let's go save so we don't have to do any of that crap again, yeah? And we'll try to do 100 twice. If we fail both times, we're just going to call it. We can move on with our lives. Like I said, when I do Final Fantasy IX, one of the first things you run into in Final Fantasy IX is a jump rope minigame that you can only do twice in the whole game. And it's really, really hard, but you can technically do it perfectly. You can get like 300 jumps in a row or something stupid like that. So I'm pretty sure the first time I played Final Fantasy IX, I just sat there doing it over and over and over without actually enjoying Final Fantasy IX. Alright, we're gonna give it a shot, Angel. The way we're doing it right now is a little bit more... Yeah, forget that jump rope game, man. If it wasn't like the first thing in the game, you're like, oh, I want to play Final Fantasy, I don't want to jump rope over and over. I just want to play the freaking game, you know? The way we're doing it right now is kind of cheap, but hey, let's do it, you know? Now, are there always 5 that get hungry in a row? Is that it? Oh, maybe that's it. Maybe that's the trick. There's different sequences of 5, so you can be ready for the one. Yeah, okay. I got a better sense of how this whole thing works. I think this is definitely doable. Yeah, so they get hungry in groups of 5, which helps, because I know that one's going to be hungry. There we go. Okay. Missed the last one up. I got it just in time. We might get it, maybe. They get pissed way sooner in this mode too. I'm gonna miss them. I'm doing. Oh god. Fortunately, the ones we missed are on the left side, which are the easiest ones to feed if we get in trouble. The one on the right is the hardest. Fuck that! Never again! Master Dragon Feeder. Iron Vest. Alright. Fed the stupid frickin' dragon. Let's get back to Chrono Cross, yeah? Woo! That is high on the list of things that I ain't trying to hear. Hey, everyone gets bronze mail. Thank you. That was... my arm kind of hurts from going back and forth. Yeah, so we did that. Like I said, the jump rope game's not happening. There's also, shortly after the jump rope game, there's like a... and I'm talking about Final Fantasy IX here. There's a like stage performance sequence where you have to like press a button when the game tells you to press it. You have to do like 100 correct button presses in a row to get the best item. It's pretty tough to do. I've done it, I think, every time I've played the game, but... still not trivial. Is there anything in here? This looks like there should be something in here. Really? You gonna do me that way, game? This game's gonna do me that way. Oh, you know, let's equip some of those new elements we just got, too. Couldn't we have just done this at the front gate? If we're gonna fight all these guards anyway, do we really have to sneak in and then fight the guards? Just saying. Seems a little silly. Seems a little contrived. Recover all, do it, I think it is. Nice. I like when the main character is your big healer. You have that in Mother 3 as well. So we're not going to bother with having Poshel use magic. He kind of is bad at it. Yeah, Canine Ball. To kill him. There, sure. 55, nice. It's because these guys are all yellow elemental. That field effect thing in the top left corner is be super important at the end game. Some of the optional bosses, you really need to maximize that. All these tablets that we're almost certainly never going to use. So I wonder then in Final Fantasy X there's a mini-game. Speaking of pain-in-the-ass mini-games, there's two really pain-in-the-ass games in that one. One is the Chocobo race to get Tidus's ultimate weapon, which I might just say screw that, because it's very RNG based. It's random whether or not you get the right course to be able to unlock it. The other one is the Thunder Fields minigame, which is where every, 45 seconds the screen flashes. If you press the X button right when the screen flashes, you dodge a lightning strike. And you have to do that 200 consecutive times to get Lulu's ultimate weapon. And it sucks. Like, every time I do it, I'd get to like 188, 190. My hands would start shaking. I'd screw it up and have to start all over. I have done it before. We just get that some kind of magic. It's an element, wasn't it? Hey Link, welcome back. Turn yellow. Final Fantasy 13. Final Fantasy 13 shouldn't have been called Final Fantasy. All of the shit it gets is because they called it Final Fantasy. They had just called it Lightning Runs Around and Has a Gay Old Time, and everyone is delighted. 13. Press the wrong button. I haven't played Mario 3D Land. That's for the 3DS, I take it? What makes it so different from Mario? They probably could have called Mario Brothers 2 Doki Doki Panic, but that ultimately did favors to the Mario universe. It's like me playing games where I always press the jump button because I assume it makes you move faster. Alright, another cool game I could do on here is Brave Fencer Musashi. I don't know if anyone in the chat has heard of that. It's a Squaresoft game for the PlayStation 1. It's an action RPG. It's really cool. Yeah, that's the list stuff for the stream. Don't know how well that game would have aged. Like, these RPGs already have trouble aging. PS1. Action RPGs would certainly have a bigger problem with that. Yeah! Alright, Brave Fencer Musashi. It's on the list. That's another one that I'll put in the category of blind playthrough because it's been so long since I played it, I remember nothing from the game. I remember a boss fight where there's like a tower and it's like a spiral that loops up and you have to run up. That's all that I remember from it. Yeah, what's it called? I own the PS2 sequel, I just never beat it. My voice is quiet compared to the game. Let me see if I can fix that. 1 sec. Let me know if that's any better. Thanks for the heads up, Link. That was the incorrect password, it turns out. I think this is, oh, Wild Arms! There's another one. Wild Arms is a PS1 JRPG that's like a Western. The reason I started to mention that is that it opens, one of the levels opens with a character and it has you like, you're like Indiana Jones basically, and you're trying to break into this temple, and the way that it gets you to name the character is the character's like, oh, I don't know what the password is to enter the temple, I'm just going to enter my own name, and then that's where you type in your name. And if you played the game before, you know what the password actually is, so you can put in the password as your character's name, and the game actually has like a script that's written out for that. Samurai Legend Musashi, yeah. Yeah, I was mostly Nintendo. I moved over to PS1 when it came out because of Final Fantasy, but still did, you know, like Zelda and Mario 64 and all that stuff. Wild Arms, that's a good game. It's got a sweet soundtrack too. It's very inspired by like Ennio Morricone. The guy who does the soundtrack for a lot of the spaghetti westerns, like The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. You're gonna let me out of the cage. Is that JRPG rule, if you get thrown in prison, you're not gonna be in prison for very long. I like how the game loads Surge first, because it knows he's going to be in your party. Later, cat. Have a good night. Cannonball's not super good since they're all yellow elemental. Samurai Legend Musashi, I got maybe, I don't know, 2 hours into that game. It was cool, but it felt like Chrono Cross feels to Chrono Trigger. It was very different. It was okay. Not all games have to be the same. If you turn the clock way back to the NES days, the first sequel to a game was always crazy different and innovative. Zelda 2, Castlevania 2, for different reasons, you know, Mario 2. Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles 2. Yeah, right. Final Fantasy 2 is pretty different from Final Fantasy 1 because Final Fantasy 1 was you have a bunch of generic characters that don't speak, and you decide their classes and decide who they are. And then 2 was like all the other Final Fantasies, where they each have their own personalities. Hey, it's Orcha. Who's clearly related to Korcha, who we met earlier. Yeah, I can hear that. That's a good point. Dragoon's Honor. Is that yeah, it is. Attack power, hit percent. Hit percent! So my goal is to max out my hit percent on Surge if possible. Yeah, I'm in disguise as one of these Viper Manor dudes. Right. You didn't say what it was. Okay, so that answered my question. The reason I started talking about Wild Arms is that in that game it's always the same password. Oh, this isn't Mother 3. In Mother 3, if the dog needed to be in disguise, it would just put on a shirt and a hat and walk upright. But no one questions a pink dog. Makes perfect sense, right? Yeah, Link, you raise a good question. Why is the bright pink dog not in disguise? Doesn't that kind of get in the way of our whole plan here? Like, oh, guess you found us. Let's all drop trow in battle. So the real answer is that there are very few polished PS1 games. They kind of just let shit go, you know? And now we're back in disguise. There are a lot of good PS1 games, but I can't think of any... I don't even know if I can think of a single polished PS1 game. They all have this very unofficial feel to them. PS2, there's lots of polished games. Kingdom Hearts is an extremely polished game, to give you an example. I guess 9 is fairly polished. I can't think of any, like, major graphical issues or... Link, asking the hard questions. That's just part of the day. You're just walking through the hall and there's a bunch of bats and will-o-wisps and shit. Welcome to life in Viper Manor. If you're not ready to deal with that, you're not ready to be a Viper Dragoon, apparently. Anything in the basement? It's a mimic. And they all see me take off my disguise despite the mimic. Clearly we have to choose the little one, right? I have played Kingdom Hearts 1, 2, gotten a good way into 358 divided by 2 days, which has to get some kind of award for dumbest subtitle for a game ever. What else? I've done Chain of Memories, I beat that. I have not played Birth by Sleep, we'll be doing that on stream. Stoked for 3. Kingdom Hearts is definitely one of my favorite games. Hey, what's up, E-Mighty? How's it going? Every game needs mimics. Wouldn't be an RPG without mimics. Mimics have been around in Dungeons and Dragons since like 1st edition. A lot of these JRPGs cribbing on pretty heavily on D&D. Yeah, that'll be a good way to experience Birth by Sleep. There's a lot of little games like that are hard to get your hands on. I think it'll be perfect for this stream. Like people that, oh man, I always wanted to play that, but I don't have time. But I can, sit and do something else and watch this guy play in the background. Oh, for sure. Yeah, D&D is the late 60s, early 70s by Gary Gygax, some other folks. It started out as a system called Chainmail. There's some other tabletops, but D&D is really the father of tabletop role-playing games. Yeah, Hironobu Sakaguchi, the Final Fantasy main creator-writer guy, we saw his panel at PAX. He talked a lot about borrowing a lot of ideas from Dungeons and Dragons. Like you play Final Fantasy 1, like in that game you have to prepare spells instead of just having magic points MP. That's from D&D. A lot of the enemies are from D&D. Let me into the treasure room. D&D inspired a lot of the early PC, they call them roguelikes. There's a game called Rogue that came out that were basically like adventure text-based games. It's before the Atari. Where you would type like, go left, go right, and it wouldn't even print it off on the screen. You'd have to print it off on a dot matrix printer. Alright. Alright guys, we're coming up on time. 5 minutes, we're wrapping up the stream. Just want to give everyone a heads up. I know there's a save point not too far from here, so I'm going to try to get in this treasure room, and we might go save and wrap it up here. Else we get too deep into Viper Manor. Is it another mimic? Everybody else sees me drop my clothes. We're going to try little again, I think that's correct. Hooray! I think we were right that time. Thanks, dude. It's kind of a cute animation. What do we get out of it? Ice Lance. Alright. I'll take it. Don't need to do another boss fight. Let's just take their stuff. Come on. Thanks, kid. Right? So like I said, I think what they did in order to decide how many characters they wanted and what they would be like, they made a matrix of all of the different accents people can have in the world and then assigned a character to each matrix. So she's the German chick. We've got Scottish guy, we've got lisping dog. Who said anything about helping? Dick's calling her Lucia. It's so close to Luca. They'll all be my guinea pigs. Finished them. Oh man, I fought all these onion bulbs before. No big deal. Right? Dragon Quest is pretty good. Dragon Quest has that like British flair. Everybody has a different British accents. Give me something good. Ooh. Weed. Okay. Recent games have save points. You mean like in lieu of save points, they just let you save whenever you want, or what do you mean? We might, to Link's point, I think we're gonna run a little bit over because we gotta get back to the save point. That's okay. I think that that's okay, to be honest. Like, I also am okay with a mix between the two, where you have discrete save points, but then you also have like, oh shit, it's time for dinner save points. Where basically you save the game and then when you load it you lose that save. So you can always stop and resume from where you were before. This game, the save points are actually relevant to the plot and come up way later. I think we can recruit Pip now because we did that. Yeah, quick save, exactly. That's my favorite implementation. Classical save points and then quick save points. Thanks, lady. Too late. Fate. Hey Ganymede, how's it going, man? I'll be waiting. Alright. Weird science lady. Let's not fight that. Can we just go back through the treasure room? That would be ideal. Okay. Alright, game. Force my hand. Oh, it do. It do. We're running close on time here. I'm trying to get back to the save point before we close it up. Ouch. Let's do our slash and dash. Dash and slash. Canine ball, although it's also yellow, so it's probably not going to do very much damage. It's okay though. We'll roll with that. Oh, 31's respectable. Oh. Kid doesn't do very good damage at all to it. We'll have her try to steal from him. Let's go poker. Got something. Played something good. Screw. Okay. Take it. And it's yellow, so green would be perfect. Get him low. Alright. Save point now. It's right around the corner here. Kid is definitely a girl. Yeah. Got them secondary sex characteristics. Isn't there a record of fate around here? Oh, come on, dishwashing guy. Get behind Marcho. Maybe he was in the room to the left. It's in here, yeah? Oh. Alright, cool. So let's go over what's going on later this week. Those of you who are new, thanks for joining. We do this every day from 2 to 6 p.m. Pacific. We're going to be expanding that in the middle of March when we get a little bit more time in the day. If you like the stream, if you click follow, you'll get an email whenever I start streaming and you can join us. In the meantime, tomorrow we're playing Starbound for 4 hours. It is an excellent Minecraft-like 2D side-scrolling science fiction exploration game. We'll be playing with a bunch of people that have been in stream and on the chat. So that's going to be cool for tomorrow. Thursday, we're bringing in a new game. It's called Crisis Core, Final Fantasy VII. It is a prequel to Final Fantasy VII and features Zack, the character that Cloud spends most of Final Fantasy VII thinking that he is. It's an action RPG for the PSP. A lot of people haven't seen it. It's got a bitchin' soundtrack. It's really cool. Check that out. We'll also be doing Chrono Trigger on Thursday. Those two games again on Friday. Then we'll bring back Chrono Trigger and Chrono Cross next week, Monday. Other than that, everybody have a good night, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.
Wait,
What?
still streaming?
Yeah, I'm about to...
Happy Top Quark Day! Top Quark discovered 20 years ago today. My PhD advisor was totally on that.
Happy Top Quark Day. Good night, guys.